everybody, welcome in. Happy Monday. Come on in. Thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for checking out the message. I don't always have something to say, but today I do, and it might not be interesting to some, but I know it will be interesting to a few. And I see and sense and feel a lot of people putting a lot of faith into institutions, into organizations, into companies, into whatever it may be, even materialistic things, houses, cars, boats, motorcycles, you name it. People have had an obsession with it. And we don't always need to have an obsession with something to be brought down to a level of sheer madness, because what an addiction will do to most people will bring them to a point of desperation, of insanity, because we know exactly what insanity is, don't we? Insanity, crazy insanity, doing all these things as an addict, we are defined, right? We're defined, like, and that's what insanity looks like. That's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, right? But get ourselves into a situation where we necessarily might not be able to get out of. So maybe that guy standing on the corner at one point had 4 cars, a house, a boat, a mortgage, this, that, but he got caught up in the materialistic way of life and chasing these things. But at the end of the day, all that matters is your faith, is your belief in the divine design for your life to be implemented and to put into action, so you can live another day away from the things that were making us insane. Amen. Like the drugs, the alcohol, the actions, the behaviors, the patterns, the ways and means of being just a complete D-bag some days. As an addict and alcoholic, I'll speak for myself, I was a complete drunk. But now I'm much kinder to myself now, and I realized that I was going through something that ultimately got me to where I am today. Amen. I got involved with people, places, and things, drugs, people, guns, this sort of thing, behavior, actions, things that I shouldn't have been doing and involved in. But I was running from something. I was running from something, and I now in my 40s have begun therapy, and I even just did therapy now with my wife today. And therapy, you guys, can be a game changer. It's a lifesaver. It's a lifeline. In fact, it's something that can give us a lot of hope, because these therapists are going to be able to recognize things in us, in our relationships, in our everyday interactions that maybe, and probably more so, that we won't be able to tell. So that's why they're the professional. That's why they have the degree for a therapist. That's why they have the trainings. That's why they have the certificates. That's why they have the office that we're sitting in doing therapy with, right? And look at that. There's some people on the corner, some nice people on the corner holding a sign out for Jesus. See? Not everybody on the corner is so bad. Jesus forgives and heals. Like it. See? Love it. And if I had a horn, I'd honk. Honk, 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 honk. But my horn's broke, so I'll just give them the peace. God bless those people. They're out there telling people about a better way. And whether you agree or disagree with it, and then you got a lady sleeping on a park bench there, nodding out. So, it's quite the contrast, right? On one park bench, you have somebody falling asleep from who knows what. And then on another park bench or on another corner, you got somebody preaching the good word, right? And trying to bring people to the divine, because that's how it starts. It starts with having a faith in something simple, right? Simple. Having a faith. Just believing. It can be simple. It can seem simple. It's not always simple, but it can be. It can be a simple faith that can really carry us a far, far ways. And that's how God wanted it. You see, Jesus didn't come down to be worshipped. He didn't want to be worshipped. He wanted to be followed. He wanted to be a teacher. He wanted to show other people that there's another way, right? And that he is who he is. I am. You know, or however he says that. Man, I get fired up about these topics. So that's it, you guys. Have a great Monday night. Be well. I just see my wife in the car next to me. We're somehow just passing each other. So, life ain't that bad. Sunset's going down. I'm gonna go home and try and find something for dinner. I love you guys. God bless you. Be well. See you on the next one.